And I promise you, you're the problem. You are the reason why you are not a profitable trader. You are the reason why you're not getting payouts. You are the reason why you can't pass that combine. YouTube, what's up, y'all? It's KIAREY. If you don't know who I am, my name is KIAREY Love. I'm currently documenting my journey to becoming a millionaire trader. And when I'm a millionaire, y'all still gonna be here. So today I just wanted to talk about, like, I get DMs all the time about people saying things like, do you think it's worth it if I buy a Top Step challenge? Or do you think it's worth it for me to trade? Or things of that nature. And one thing that I'll say is trading is very worth it. Trading is very profitable and trading works. Trading is real. I have had multiple 5 figures hit my bank account this year from becoming profitable for my very first time. And over the last 5 months, these are the things that I will say about being a profitable trader, and some advice I can give you to become a profitable trader. One of the biggest things that I'll say, if you have that mindset, if you're hitting people up about is it worth it for you to do, that probably means a couple of things. That probably means you don't have a strategy, you don't have a system, you don't have good risk management, or you just don't understand that trading is not about the strategy, or you don't even have a strategy at all. And if you're missing any of those things, you're typically not going to be able to be a successful trader, because anybody can place a trade and it be a successful trade and it be a win and it get lucky. Anybody can place 2 successful trades with the right risk management and pass a 50K combine or 150K combine. Passing these challenges is not what makes you a profitable trader. What makes you a profitable trader is the consistency and the discipline. I just made a video just right before this video about my own consistency and my own discipline within being a profitable trader. I am a profitable trader and I struggle with consistency and discipline. If you are not a consistent person in the outside of your life, your trading will struggle. I have only taken, I'm not going to say only, because I still have made $4,000 this month, but I took a $4,000 payout at the beginning of this month, and that is all I have made. The last few months I have been making 9K in payouts, 8K, 7K, pretty higher numbers compared to where I'm at right now. And one thing that I will say is that's my own fault. I don't want to harp around my own self. I want to talk to you guys and what you guys can do better. But I'll start with, you must have a strategy. You must have a proven strategy that either you created and back tested and forward tested, that you've seen someone else create and you've seen them back test and forward test, and you've also tested it out and back tested and forward tested for yourself. You got to have a level of confidence in the markets. One thing that I recognize about myself now compared to the person that I was before I was profitable, when I wasn't a profitable trader, all I seen was candlesticks moving, price fluctuating up and down. Oh, that big long buy was a potential for me to get in for a buy, even though there was no confirmation for me to get in that trade according to my strategy. Or I seen it as a huge sell, 3 bearish candlesticks going down, each 50 ticks each. I felt like I missed out. You can't feel like you missed out unless your strategy presents itself. And that's why you must have a strategy, because there's plenty of opportunities, plenty of different ways that people execute in the market. But if you don't know yours and if you don't have yours, you are going to be lost in the markets. Being lost in the markets only leads you to being confused, lost, and empty. Being confused, lost, and empty led me to getting this, where is it? I got this, I don't know if y'all can see right there, but I got this on my finger. I punched the wall, nothing happened to the wall because I kind of just lightly punched it. But then I took one of my whiteboards off the wall and I broke it in half, and it split my finger down the middle. When to the touch, this happened before I was profitable. So like in 2024, about 6 months or so ago, this still hurts to the touch. When you are emotional, you are not going to make the right decisions in trading. And I can't stress that enough. Emotions happen with money regardless, but you are even more emotional when you are not confident in the market. You cannot be confused, lost, or just not have a footing or grounding in the market. Another thing I will say is your risk management is probably off. You're probably only thinking about what you can make instead of thinking about what you are risking and keeping your account alive. The best piece of advice I can give is create a risk management plan daily for your accounts. Because, for example, today I lost $1,000 on one of my accounts, and I only have $1,000 before I build the account. Instead of risking my normal $500 that I typically would to pass a challenge, I'm going to move that down to $250 till I get back into a threshold. I've created that today because this is the system that I typically use, but I create that in my mind the day before so that I know, okay, if I risk $250 today, my account will still be alive by 750. And if I lose, if I risk $250 and I take a 1 to 4, I can make that money back. You have to understand and have knowledge of what trading is. Just it's so hard to explain these implications of trading because people swear up and down that it's your system that doesn't work, and I promise you, you're the problem. You are the reason why you are not a profitable trader. You are the reason why you're not getting payouts. You are the reason why you can't pass that combine, because you have to do the same thing regardless of what stage of trading you are in. You have to have good risk management. You have to have a good system. You have to have a good strategy. And you have to know what is going on with the market. You have to be able to read price action. If you can't do all those things, if you don't have all of those things, you are going to struggle in trading. And I'm not saying that you may not make money, because there's plenty of people who have gotten lucky without having to know a strategy, who have made money trading. But if you want to make money consistently, if you want to pass the challenge, keep the challenge, and continue to move forward with the challenge, and move forward with your funded account into potentially a live account with these companies and potentially your own live account, you have to know that you have to trade the same exact game. The name of the game is to trade the same way every single time. The name of the game is to stay in the game. If you are not in the game, if you are not in the race, if you take yourself out of the race, if you're not able to show up continuously, you're not going to make money in trading. Trading is not easy. Trading does not come overnight. And I have worked with some students in the past, and they have recognized, they hit me up because they see the success that I'm making. But that does, just because I'm making success and they know me and I talk to them and I give them the exact information that took me to where I am, that doesn't mean that that they will be successful in trading, because it takes hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, like everyone says about everything. But I swear, trading is very simple, but it's very difficult and very rewarding all at the same time. So if you can master your own emotions and master consistency and discipline, like everything else in life, mastering consistency and discipline are everything. But if you can master those things, I promise you, you will make it out in trading. I promise you, you will be a 6-figure trader, $1 million trader, a 7-figure, a 7-8-figure trader, So yeah, those are things that I will say. Make sure you guys come up with a system. I wanted to make this video because I've been getting a lot of videos from you guys as my supporters, people who, follow me on Instagram, DM me a lot about trading. A couple of you guys have been saying things like, should I buy a challenge, or how are the markets looking these days? Or it's like, it's never about that. You have to come up with your own understanding of the market. You have to come up with your own comfortability in the market, and you have to have your own confidence in the market. Those things don't come just because you have a mentor. Do I recommend getting a mentor? Yes, because you will save yourself the 5 years that it took me to get here. But I will say, more than anything, you have to know what you're doing. You have to be consistent. You have to be confident, and you are going to take losses. But yeah, make sure your winners are bigger than your losers. That's all the advice that I love to say. But just a quick little video from the people that have been in my DMs. So I hope you guys, the ones that have been asking me this, are here. If you are here from my DMs, go ahead and comment down below. I'll catch up you $5 if you're here from my DMs. But you got to prove to me that you were here from my DMs. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you have watched this point of video, make sure you guys are getting 1% better every single day. Make sure you guys are operating out of the motto, because nothing. There's never an excuse or reason as to why you're not doing at least one thing to get one step closer to your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. It has been KIAREY Love, and I am out. Peace.